Hey, how's it going? This is King Kevin Dorival checking in. And of course, me in history. This is Jazz Appreciation Month across the country. Everybody is doing something big this month. We're doing something here at the Museum of Arts in Fort Lauderdale. It had to be you. See, a lot of people don't know where jazz came from. It came from the slave fields, from the enslaved Africans who were making songs to get along with the day, to make the harsh working days go by fast. And then blues came about, then ragtime, which was the birth of jazz. You have people like Louis Armstrong, Satchmo from out of Louisiana doing this thing, and you have other great big jazz groups that were doing their thing as well. The Great Depression, then you have the country's in depression, so swing music came about when everyone was celebrating and having a good time, trying to escape the pressures of that time of having no kind of money. So then you get into World War II, and then the big jazz bands that was doing their thing. You guys seen the movie Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence talking about Satchmo and the Boom Boom Room. That's around the time, Prohibition era. Uh, World War II came about 1930s, ended in the early 1940s. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what caused the big jazz bands to separate and to break up. But that was okay because people like Louis Armstrong came up with the improvisation of the jazz solos where everyone was playing together at the same time on the stage. But he created an idea that made everyone stop playing while they're on stage and let one artist go ahead and get their shine on individually. So that was something that I found very interesting. He also created something called scat singing. You guys ever heard of Ella Fitzgerald? She used to sing. Scat singing is when you make your voice an instrument. You know, um, I can't really mimic the piano, but it had to be you. I keep singing that song because Billie Holiday made a track that had to be you, and a couple other good ones. Then you have people like Sarah Vaughan, who emerged as well. You have, of course, Duke Ellington. Then you have Benny Goodman. You have Dizzy Gillespie, which is very interesting how he got his voice. And playing the trumpet, the man could really blow the horn. Then you have other groups that emerged and were doing their thing. Jazz was actually born in Louisiana, but it spread throughout the world. And the Cubans got into it, added Latin sauce into it. People in Europe and Britain, they fell in love with jazz.
Test,
So
test, test. Hello, test. One,
we're testing the
two.
sound right now. And then you have the jazz that just went to the swing era, which I mentioned.
Test, test.
It allowed people to escape the pressures of the current time. And now you get involved in smooth jazz, which is the commercial type of jazz. Some jazz people don't like it because it makes jazz too commercial. It actually is the most commercially type of jazz since the swing era.
Test.
But then you got jazz rap. People like Guru came about, Digable Plans, and a few other individuals. So it's definitely an interesting thing.
Test. Testing. Testing.
Jazz
Test. Test.
is
Test.
our
Test.
history, so we cannot forget and let go of
Test.
jazz
Test.
because
Test.
all the music we listen to today, from rap to R&B to
Hey,
country to
hey,
gospel,
hey, 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 hey,
all
hey.
came from jazz. And that's the sound man doing his thing. Sounds great. And so I just love life and everything that jazz has brought about because
I guess you're here now.
it allows you to relax. Yes, I hear very good.
All right.
It allows you to relax. It
Test,
allows
test, test. Hello, hello, hello.
you to heighten your
Test, 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 test.
I wish this man would stop test the sound while I'm doing this video, but it's all good. We test the
Test,
sound
test,
tomorrow.
test, 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 test,
Jazz
test.
allows you to have a high level of consciousness, high level of frequency and vibration. So it's something positive, and I believe that we should invest a lot more in it because it allows us to be free. It allows us to not just feel good, but to see ourselves as important. It's our rich history, our rich culture, Black history. Cannot forget about it. Gotta support it. And go out there and buy somebody's jazz album. Check it out on Pandora. Right now on my Pandora, I got Ella Fitzgerald, Louis Armstrong, Duke Ellington, John Coltrane, and the Smooth Jazz Station. That's just my jazz. Then you got me into the classical music, piano, symphony, the orchestra station. And then I have, of course, gospel. I have so many gospel stations. Jonathan Nelson. You have, what's his name? I have a general gospel station. You got Joel Osteen gospel station. Cat and Jones, Cat and Jones, and the Dietrich Haddon, which is another great station. See, these types of music, it heightens your frequencies, your mental vibrations, positive thinking, all that good stuff. So if anything positive, I'm definitely down with it. You should be down with it too. And I just thank you guys for listening because it had to be.
Test. Test. Test.
If this thing did not record, I'd be so mad. Oh, yes, it did.
It didn't record?
It did.